Konnichiwa from Tokyo. We're here at Tsukiji Outer Market, one of the most crowded touristy places we have been to in all of Tokyo. But we are so excited because it's also supposed to be one of the places with the very best food. So today we're gonna get a delicious taste of Tokyo street food and find out if this place is really worth all of the hype or is it a bit of a tourist trap.
Just at first glance, you can see the huge variety of things they have here. I am excited to try all the things. It's gonna be hard to pick.
And we gotta get some caffeine to get hyped up for some food. So we went to matcha stand Maruni. It had an incredibly long line earlier, so we had to come see what that was all about. This market is a very good place to get food souvenirs if you want, and the cool thing is we're getting a taste of this matcha, but also they sell bags of their matcha here. So if you want to take some home to a loved one, you can actually try before you fully buy. And even though this is a very trendy shop, they still are making the matcha in the proper traditional way, which is really cool, using the bamboo whisk. Whoa, I don't think we've had a proper matcha since we've been back here. This is strong. It is very bitter. And it has a little bit of a vegetal taste to it, but it's really good. This is not like your Starbucks matcha latte. It's super light and sugary. Even though there is sugar in here, the sugar is just combining with the bitterness, but the bitterness is the stronger flavor. It's just a great combination. The milky, sweet, bitter flavor coming together. I love it so much. This is delicious.
There's a sign at the bottom here that says every day is unagi day.
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu. I didn't realize this was going to be 3 skewers. I meant to get the one that's 1 skewer. This is unagi, which is the freshwater eel. You can get saltwater eel, but unagi is the better one. Roasted over a grill. The marinade is really good. Super nice charred bits on the edge. And eel is, strangely enough, it's not a fish per se, but eel has kind of this fishier element to it, but it pairs so well with the sauce. The skin is on the grilled side, so, and that just adds this second texture. This is an absolutely delicious flavor that has a super nice grilled, crispy texture as well. Generally really good. Eel is a classic Japanese dish here. So much so that there's dedicated restaurants for just eel. That's what they specialize in. We have been a little nervous to go to one of those because can we commit to a whole meal of eel? But here at the fish market, such a great way to try a single skewer of something without full sending it on a whole meal. Unagi is prized as a healthy and luxurious food, but it's so delicious that I don't know if I fully believe that, because there's this nice fatty texture underneath the fish. But if they're telling me it's healthy, I'm gonna take the win. It sure is delicious and luxurious.
Everyone knows Tokyo is known for its fun vending machines, but we were surprised to see they even have them here in the market. You can get fish, meatballs, roe, and sushi rolls in this one. Perfect.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, wow.
Kama Toro. Even fattier than Otoro, which is the fattiest tuna. Toro is fatty tuna, Otoro is even fattier tuna, and today we found Kamatoro. Otoro is the best fish we've ever had. It is insane. It is our favorite piece of sushi. It is incredible. The fact that this is supposed to be more incredible than that, my mind is I'm buzzing. I'm so excited. And look how cute it comes with a little flower and some wasabi. They took us to this little bar, gave us tea. This is a fancy little place. So we came here because It had a huge line earlier. We've really come at the perfect time. We did a lap around and saw which places seemed to look good. Every place was packed. But now that we're actually eating, things have slowed down. So if you come to the market around 1:30, things will be starting to close, but there won't be lines. So might be worth it. So the kamatoro we saw is actually from like the neck portion of the fish.
You can just see from that shine.
Just how much fat,
Yeah, just how much, it's like just at room temperature, it's starting to dissolve.
It's beautiful. I'm not even gonna dip this in soy sauce because I have a feeling it's gonna be so good that I'm not gonna want it ruining the flavor. There's a piece of the tuna over rice and I added some wasabi. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. It is so delicious. I don't even know if you have to chew, it just melts. It's more fat than it is like fish itself. Like it is just dissolving. So buttery, so delicious. It's like the texture of butter in your mouth, like the way it melts, the way it like coats it, and like it's just so delicious. If you get like a really fatty piece of beef or pork, you're gonna kind of feel gross by the end of the meal. But this just feels like incredible, fresh, melt in your mouth. So delicious. Definitely recommend giving this a shot. This is so good. We got a lot of otoro and like it is incredible, but kamatoro could be the new winner. Like I feel like I need more pieces to really decide. So I guess I'll just keep going. iVEN doesn't need any, right?
It's one of those bites of food that you don't want to swallow. The flavor actually changes. In the beginning, you're getting that like, your first bite, the texture cutting through the meat and getting into the nice rice. But once it starts to like all mixed together, the fat melts in the heat of your mouth. Literally the heat of your mouth melts the fat that falls into the rice. And then you have this like nice sweet flavor from the rice coming out, pairing with that fatty fish. Oh, you don't want it to end. I think I took like a good minute just working on that huge bite.
I've been videoing this clip for 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
2 minute and 46-second clip so far of me just chewing this fish. Oh, that's so good. So happy right now.
And now we are waiting in line for a new species of tuna that was actually born in Tsukiji Market, and I am so excited. The line is long, but I think it's for a reason. I don't know how it's going to compare to the kamatoro that we just had, but I have a feeling it's going to be in a league of its own. We ordered our special tuna, but now I'm back in line because as soon as we ordered and like stepped out of line, had already paid and everything, I saw a sign that they might have. It looks like they have one of my absolute favorite things that we had in Japan last time we were here. So I'm back in line. The queue is much longer than it was earlier, but we gotta get this. Ichi amazake kudasai. Ichi amazake kudasai. I'm practicing, guys. We're almost to the front. I am so excited. We got chutoro, which is like a medium fatty tuna. And this one's prepared in a very special way because, oh, it's stuck. This is the tuna. It's not really tuna. It is a fatty tuna because it has red bean paste and also some apricot. The type of taiyaki, which is one of my favorite sweets here in Japan, it's like a waffle batter stuffed with deliciousness. And this one is a soft one. I've never had a soft one before. So usually they bake it till it's crispy and brown on the outside, but this one's nice and light.
You bit his head off.
Definitely didn't expect to eat a whole tuna here at the fish market. They're usually pretty big, but this little guy, I think I can finish him off on my own. This tuna is nice and fat, stuffed with its red bean and apricot, but it is very good. Sounds like a funky combination, beans and apricot. The red bean has this nice, moist texture. It's this like delicious, smooth, creamy, sugary thing. but it has protein, it's some substance that makes you feel like you're being healthier when you're eating dessert here in Japan. And then the apricot just pairs so well with that, adding just this delicious fresh sweetness of a fruit. It's just this yummy, gooey sweetness all coming together, creamy, delicious. And this is made with like a rice flour as well, so the dough itself has like such a bouncy element to it, like a mochi, which is just fantastic.
It looks like an Uncrustable. Peanut butter and jelly as well, like two colors.
Yeah, the red bean is the peanut butter and the apricot is the jelly. Is this better than the Kamatoro we had? Probably not, but this is a pretty delicious species of tuna. If you're not a big fish person, I'd say this is a pretty great way to get your tuna in. And then this little magical drink is amazake. It is a fermented rice beverage that we discovered last time we were here, and it's just absolutely perfect on a cold winter day like today. Like, you can see the steam coming off of it. It is warming my hands. It is gonna warm my insides. We actually searched this market for amazake, and we're about to leave here with nothing. And finally, this sign saying they also sold amazake shone upon me. Felt like that, like kind of like, ah, moment. This is it, the magical, the one and only amazake. It is sweet and just so warming. Like, it just definitely just is like just a great winter treat. Like, I am gonna have to be getting this when we go up skiing up north in Hokkaido. It makes you feel so cozy and like want to snuggle up. Like, it is a delicious treat on a cool winter day. Finding our drink that we've been literally like dreaming of for 4 years, amazake. This is just a great way to end our time here at the market. Is it worth the hype? Yeah, I think it actually is. Here's the deal. You can find cheaper, for sure, around the city, but you can't find it all in one place. This is a great place to come. Yes, you're paying a premium. It is touristy, but the quality of the food you're getting is still incredible. And you can do it all in one spot. Like, it's just such a great place to come, take a bite of everything Japan has to offer in one place. And we are not done exploring this place, the beautiful country of Japan. There are many more Japan Madventures to come, so please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next one.